35.
And the biggest win on the West End. Vanderbilt takes down number 1 Alabama.
Experience game day in all its glory with a Samsung Super Big TV. Visit Samsung.com.
I love watching football on the ultimate fan-worthy TV from Samsung. It's super big and super clear, just like being there. Samsung thought of everything. When the sun shines in, Samsung TVs with glare-free tech eliminate distracting reflections. And even on 115-inch Samsung TVs, the picture doesn't get blurry with supersized picture enhancer. Get yours at Samsung.com.
Supersized Picture Enhancer utilizes AI-based formulas. Available on 85-inch and larger TVs on models Q170F and above.
This is Paul Feinbaum. That'll do it for me today. Coming up next, The Drive with Wes Neighbors and Steve Moulton on 97.7 ESPN, The Zone.
From the University of Alabama, this is Crimson Tide Today. It's a daily update on Bama sports, and it's brought to you by The Good Feet Store, proud supporter of Alabama athletics. Visit The Good Feet Store and get back to doing what you love. Learn more at goodfeet.com. Hello again, everybody. I'm Roger Hoover. As we get ready for the third Saturday in October, here are some final thoughts from the head coach of the Crimson Tide, Kalen DeBoer.
Proud of the way the team each and every week comes ready, and we definitely got to be on top of our game and be at our best, this Saturday. And so excited about the new challenge. Again, every week is its own week. Nothing carries over from last week. And so the guys have been working hard and looking forward to having everyone there at Bryant-Denny Stadium. We need everyone loud and proud, giving everything they got to make it an awesome atmosphere.
I'll have more in a moment.
This is Christian Miller for the Good Feet Store. I know from playing football at Alabama and in the NFL that if you have foot, knee, hip, or back pain, it can be a huge challenge. The Good Feet Store is designed to personally fit you with arch supports that alleviate and even eliminate your pain altogether. Try them before you buy them. They're in your free, no obligation, personalized fitting, and you can wear them home the same day. So if you're looking to improve your game, the Good Feet Store has you covered. Stop in for a free, personalized fitting today. Roll to victory at goodfeet.com. That's goodfeet.com. Roll Tide.
We've got you covered for Alabama football against Tennessee on Saturday. Our radio coverage begins at 3:30 across the network, starting on stage at the Bud Light Backyard inside Vector Security Champions Lane. Our 3 hours of pregame coverage leads you up to kickoff at 6:30 p.m. Central. You can listen to the game on, of course, the full radio network, the Varsity Network app, as well as watch the booth cam presented by Regions Bank on all CTSN social media platforms at UA_CTSN. Crimson Tide Today is brought to you by The Good Feet Store. Crimson Tide Today is a production of the Crimson Tide Sports Network from Learfield.
Mike Rowe here with a quick question. Have you noticed cracks in your drywall, chimney, or exterior walls? I hope not, because if you have, they could be indications that you've got a much bigger problem with your foundation. That's where AFS comes in, a groundworks company. They can honestly assess your situation and create a plan to stabilize your foundation. Schedule your free inspection at afsrepair.com/row. And while you're there, check out my latest dirty job. It's a good one.
Licensed in all states where work is performed. See website for details.
You'll love the expanded wine selection at Liquor Express. From special occasion to everyday table wines, they've got what you need. Meet your friends at the largest tap wall in Alabama with 105 rotating selections. Then take home a growler full of your favorite or choose from our 1,000 canned or bottled beers. Need help stocking your bar or planning your party? Liquor Express has a knowledgeable, professional, in-house staff that can assist you with anything from your bar to the planning of your special event. Visit liquorexpress.net for tasting specials, giveaways, and classes.
Tom Abraham here for my friend Mike Owen at Owen Home Appliance Center. Are those new school clothes wearing out that old washer and dryer? Well, it's time to get off the bus at Owen Home Appliance Center and learn what a new Speed Queen washer can do for you. They're in stock and are ready for delivery now. At Owen Home Appliance Center, quality products, quality pricing, quality service. It's right there in the name, Owen Home Appliance Center. 2 locations to serve you, Highway 36 in Somerville and the interactive location at Highway 231 in Lacey Springs, just 8 miles south of the river.
Listen to the Alabama Football Recap Show every Sunday at 11. Smoked by Dreamland Barbecue. Ain't nothing like 'em nowhere. On 97.7 ESPN The Zone. WCZN, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. 97.7 ESPN The Zone. This hour is brought to you by Woody Anderson Ford, Alabama's F-150 Superstore. Welcome to The Drive with Wes Neighbors and Steve Moulton. Call into the Neighbors Wealth Management Hotline. 256-576-4977.
That's how I roll. And I'm not going to drink and drive anymore.
That's 256-576-4977. Now, here's Wes and Steve.
Off and running here on a Friday. I am at Joe Davis Stadium, where once again we have got ourselves a football game with the Friday Night Lights. In fact, tonight, a little sticky out there. 60%. Is it really only 60% humidity? It feels like 100% humidity out there. 77 degrees, supposed to get down to 65, but we've got a cold front coming in over the weekend. I'm seeing lows next week. Where is it? Wednesday night, 43 degrees. Woo. Here we go. Anyway, week 8 of the high school football season actually started last night, but we've got a total of 6 games across our streaming network. I can vouch for that. I was put all the boards together this morning. Buckhorn and Mae Jemison will be over the airwaves. Our game of the week, Huntsville and Florence. That game can also be heard on Talk Radio WZZN. That's our HD.2 channel. As I mentioned, I'm at Joe Davis as Madison Academy taking on JP2. Randolph is at Madison County. Sparkman playing host to Grissom. And Westminster Christian is heading to Stevenson to take on the Chiefs of North Jackson. How are you, Wes?
Good. Doing real good.
Well, another Friday night is here, and we've got more football on the horizon, but big matchups tomorrow as well. We've got 8 SEC matchups tomorrow and the third Saturday in October. What's your final thought of Alabama, Tennessee heading into tomorrow?
I think it's stop the run and be able to run the ball against Tennessee with their blitz defense and then hit the big plays down the field when you get the opportunity. Limit your sacks. I think that, you don't want 2 sacks. It's maybe too many. But, I think 3 is. So you're looking at just protect the quarterback, run the ball, and put yourself in manageable third down situations. And, usually the best quarterback and the best defense win. I think Alabama has both this Saturday.
Quarterback-wise, but Joey Aguilar has been playing awfully well. But I would agree, efficiency-wise, Ty is at the top of the list, I think, nationally.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I don't think it's close, to be honest with you, Steve. Joey Aguilar has been better than expected, no question, but he's not a Heisman Trophy candidate. And I think that 100% that the other guy from Tennessee is what part of Tennessee is he from? Middle Tennessee?
Well, he went to Appalachian State last year, and then went out to.
I'm talking about Ty Simpson. He's from Tennessee. He's from the state of Tennessee.
Yeah. That's right.
So
his dad was the head coach at UT Martin, right?
Yeah. So that's the guy I'm talking about. I think the guy from Tennessee is the best quarterback. I don't think it's close.
There was some notes that I had here. The Volunteers have won 5 of the first 6 games for the 4th straight season. Before Heupel arrived in 21, they'd only done that once in the previous 14 seasons back in 2016. So,
Josh Heupel's a great football coach. What he's done at Tennessee is very admirable. And then, you got to remember, everybody's changed the rules on these 2 guys. And so they've had to kind of everything's changed on them. And so they're changing with it. And so that creates a lot of, a lot of the good coaches that were good before NIL aren't quite as good now.
Yeah.
And I think that he was a good coach before NIL, and he's a good coach now. He's just a good football coach, and he'll figure it out. There's no doubt.
Tennessee outscored Alabama last year in the second half, 24-0, and Dylan Sampson ran for 139 yards. He is gone. but there was a touchdown caught by Chris Brazel, and he's really exploded and is kind of their main target for Tennessee here in 25.
Well, yeah, I mean, Tennessee has a good football team. I just don't think they're as good as Alabama. They're playing on the road at night in Bryant-Denny, where I think Alabama, again, has the best quarterback, has the better defense. And the second half defense for Alabama has been key in every game they've played since the first one. So I just think that my matrix is about 95%. If you have the best quarterback and the best defense, you're winning 95% of the games. So it's a lot of turnovers and a great effort by Tennessee to beat Alabama tomorrow.
Yeah.
They're capable. I mean, Alabama, if they turn the ball over, anything can happen. That changes the whole matrix. But if they take care of the ball like they've been taking care of the ball, Alabama wins this game.
Filled in for Tom Abraham today from noon to 2, and we did the trifecta. And quite a few people were picking Ole Miss to beat Georgia outright. In fact, one guy said Georgia's done. So I politely disagreed. I don't think Georgia's done, but even if they were to lose to Ole Miss.
Well, I think what Georgia has in their mind and what Georgia is two different things.
Yeah.
I think those days are gone. And do I think Kirby will never win another national championship? Well, no, but it might be a while. So this thing's changed, and it's going to change again. But I just think Georgia has the better football team. I think Georgia's the tougher team. Quarterback-wise, I think it's a push. Defense-wise, I think Georgia has the better defense playing at home. Not playing at night, though, so I think Ole Miss has a chance. But, I think Georgia wins this game.
Boy, Lane put a lot into that win last year, and that almost felt like their Super Bowl to me last year.
Well,
am I wrong?
Whipped Georgia's ass last year. End of story. Yeah. Georgia didn't play Wood; they did. I don't think it's putting anything in the game. I mean, you get ready for every game the same. Yeah. Now the players might get a little bit more hyped before they're playing Georgia, But in the end, they just whipped Georgia's ass. It was just Georgia didn't play good, and Ole Miss did.
Yeah.
And if Ole Miss, if Georgia doesn't show up again, I don't think Ole Miss can whip their ass, but they can win the game. Ole Miss is very capable, but they got to have a lot of breaks. I just don't think they're physical enough. This is, but they have a young team that's been getting better every week. But this will be a giant step, and Georgia have to help it with turnovers, which Georgia has done.
They have.
They've helped a lot of, they helped Alabama with turnovers. But if Georgia plays clean, I don't think Ole Miss can win the game.
I talked to Gunnar Stockton. I don't know if I told you this, but I asked him about him getting really clocked, and he just kind of smiled at me, almost like he likes getting hit. And I asked him that, and he said, it's part of football, and he just smiled at me. And so Gunnar is why he's a different quarterback. And at least,
Gunner's not a great quarterback. I don't think he's a tough quarterback, and he plays hard and all that other stuff. But Stetson Bennett's the best quarterback Georgia's ever had, and he was a walk-on that nobody wanted, and nobody's come close since then.
When Carson Beck was healthy, I think he was at least living in the neighborhood, but he was a different quarterback when he was hurt.
Well,
just my opinion.
Stockton. But Stetson Bennett played hurt. He played awesome.
Mm-hmm.
So I think he won 2 national championships.
Yeah, different deal. Well, that defense certainly looked a little different back in 21 and 22, as you've already mentioned.
Yeah, no question.
Well, then we head to the Plains, and I've got a bad feeling about the Auburn Tigers tomorrow. You agree with me?
If the defense shows up and plays hard, if the players, they can beat Missouri. Missouri's a good football team, but Auburn plays well, they'll beat Missouri. Auburn's a box of chocolates on offense from quarter to quarter. If they play like they did the second half of the game, it won't be close. Missouri will kill them. If they play like the first half, they got a good chance to win. So which Auburn team's going to show up? That's the question.
Just the dismissal of their leading tailback, which I know we covered, but I hope I'm wrong. I really do. Auburn's a good football team. They're a really good football team, but
I don't know how really good they are, but they are a good football team. They have a really good defense, but their offense has been really bad at times. They take quarters off, and you can't do that and beat winning the Southeastern Conference. So,
well, Missouri still got a lot on the line coming off that Alabama loss. They're a 5-1 football team that they still have everything on the table to play for.
Oh, yeah, there's no doubt about that. But you're going to a tough place to play. It's going to be interesting to watch this game. If Auburn doesn't start fast, then I don't think they'll win the game. If they start fast, they got a good chance to win the game.
If Ahmad Hardy rushes for what? Maybe I'll set it at 140. If he goes 140, then Mizzou's winning.
If he goes 120, that game's over. Because Auburn cannot score like Alabama can. That's the deal. I mean, if they they score 20-something points, I don't think Auburn can win. This has to be a low-scoring game for Auburn to win.
Because last week against Georgia, they pretty much stuffed that Georgia run, and that's where Georgia was kind of, like, especially in the first half. Now I know the second half was a different deal.
Yeah, but last week Georgia had two freshmen starting on the right side of the offensive line.
They did.
And I think they had three freshmen starting total. Missouri doesn't have freshmen starting on either side of the ball. So that's they're all fifth-year seniors. This is a good football team coming. But that being said, if you play good defense, you give yourself a chance. If Auburn can get some turnovers and their offense can score 3 touchdowns, they can win this game.
Georgia ran it for 79 yards last week, but as you mentioned, a very young offensive line. And honestly, the combinations, I want to say that was about their 6th different combination that they've already played with this year at Georgia. So
yeah, I mean, if you play seniors, that's different. You play freshmen come in, they'll get you beat.
Well, as much as I'm leaning Mizzou, I am also leaning Vandy in a big way. I think Vandy might make a statement. You think Vandy's going to win? Why?
Yeah, I think. Well, I just don't think LSU's offense can score enough points to beat them. I don't, and they're going to be missing. Looks like Whit Weeks is probable, so they're
he's in a boot.
And those guys are. It's hard still to take Vandy serious, and they're a serious football team.
Whit is listed as questionable.
Game, Steve?
I will look it up. I'll look it up, but what do you I think earlier in the week, I think it was Vandy by 2, I want to say. But what would you set that line?
I think it was Vandy at 1 at the thing. I think Vanderbilt's going to win the game. I'd bet on Vandy.
It opened up as LSU. It actually opened up with LSU as a 3.5-point favorite. Now Vanderbilt is a 2.5-point favorite as of this moment. That's on 3 different books.
Yeah, I like Vandy in this game.
I do too. I do too. I just think Vandy's going to make a statement tomorrow morning up there in Nashville. Any shot that Mississippi State can pull off the upset at Florida?
Yes. Florida's a box of chocolates, man. If the defensive line going to throw punches and spit on people, anything happen. You look at Missouri last week, and I think it's a different game if they don't get the stupid taunt penalties and they had a bunch of penalties. You cannot make the difference between Alabama this year and Alabama last year is they're not the most penalized team in the SEC. You cannot win championships getting penalized. And so to me, that's the difference in this team, the discipline of the team after the first game. So
DraftKings has this as a 10-point spread now. It's been held steady at about 9.5 for Florida, but it's
I don't know. There's a chance. I'm not going to say Mississippi State's going to win. I'm just saying they're a box of chocolate. If they do, James Franklin and Billy Napier will be doing a show together next year.
Well, James Franklin may be going to Florida for all we know.
Yeah, I'd be surprised if that happened. But who knows? Yeah. Who knows? Who knows where anybody's going at this point?
The surest bet that at least that I have for through 7 weeks is that Kentucky's not winning tomorrow over Texas, right? Can we?
I wouldn't think so. I mean, Texas is getting better. They might have a hangover the first quarter from last week. Texas is not a great football team, but they might get there before it's over with.
So you're with me, right? If there is one certainty heading in tomorrow that would surprise both of us big time, and that's Kentucky beating Texas, even at home.
Oh, yeah. I don't think if Kentucky covers, that'd be a win.
And it is I think is it a night game? It is a night game.
Sure, yeah.
13.5 is the point spread. 13.5 in an SEC game. That's a lot of points.
Yes, but not for that game. Where is the game? It must be in Kentucky.
It's at Kroger Field. Yeah.
Yeah, that has to be. Yeah, that's a lot for a home night game. I don't think I'd bet that. Who knows? But they might pack it in. Kentucky, they get a lot of stupid penalties too. So even though they're not, I mean, you would think the only way Kentucky can win is to play a totally clean game, and I don't think they can do it.
Yeah, I don't think they can either. We'll see tomorrow night. Anything else on? Let's see here. We went through the SEC matchups, and anything else on the hit parade for you that you're paying attention to this weekend? Who's Louisiana got this weekend? You know that?
I don't know.
I'm trying to look it up real quick. Okay.
They play Southern Miss.
Okay.
Yeah, they play Southern Miss, and Southern Miss got Marshall's old coach with Marshall's old quarterback with Marshall's old team.
That's right.
But Louisiana's better with their quarterback. He's a third-string quarterback who's probably the best quarterback. So sometimes your best quarterback's last. You just don't know it.
You do have some Friday night college football tonight. I wish I'd steer clear of it. But you got Miami and Louisville squaring off tonight. Miami's at home, and they're an 11.5-point favorite over Louisville. Have not watched a ton of Louisville, just watched a little bit of Miami.
Well, Miami's really good.
Yeah.
I think they're number 2 in the country.
Yeah.
They have a really good quarterback that used to be at Georgia, and they have some good running backs, and they have talent all over the field. They have Alabama's old center.
That's right.
There were 2 brothers that signed out of Texas. Neither one of them played. Both of them went to TCU, and now he's at Miami. And let's see, because, here's the thing about especially college football. You got to get better every week because other teams are. You never stay the same. You get better. So it's going to be interesting to see how Miami finishes, right, when everybody starts talking about how good they are.
Yeah.
The rat poison will get you.
Yes, it will.
But I think Miami's a playoff team. You don't have to win every game anymore.
That's right.
You can have a hiccup and I won't say it doesn't matter, but it doesn't kill you like it used to.
I skipped over Oklahoma at South Carolina. That's a game actually we're covering with ESPN Radio tomorrow morning at 10:30. That's the early kick with Oklahoma and South Carolina. Oklahoma is a 4.5-point road favorite at South Carolina. Remember, this is last year. South Carolina just went in and ripped Oklahoma apart. I think it was like 35-9.
Right. Well, they had 3 or 4 turnovers for touchdowns in the first quarter.
Yeah.
It was like 21 or 28-0 on 2 defensive touchdowns in the first quarter.
Yeah.
So I watched the first quarter of that game and not much after. But, that was the low point for Oklahoma last year. I think I just don't think South Carolina's I think Kentucky and South Carolina are the 2 worst teams in the Southeastern Conference. So
it is at least what I read and I was thinking about. Remember, this was the same point with the same record. South Carolina had just lost to Alabama last year when they went to Oklahoma, and they had the same record. They were 3-3 and 1-3 in SEC play. Here they are, 3-3, 1-3 in SEC play. So, but they are missing a lot defensively.
Yeah, they're not the same team.
No,
yeah. Same team.
Yeah.
Three of their best players are gone, and one or 2 were number 1 draft picks, so first and second round. Yeah, they had some players on defense last year. Maybe one of the best defensive players that I've ever seen was number 7 that played safety. Looks like a defensive end and could outrun Milroe. He caught Milroe from behind, so there you go.
Yeah.
That's how good that player. He was special. And they still have some players, but, it's not the same. I just think Oklahoma goes in there and gets a win.
So I'm thinking tiebreaker-wise for the pick 2, I'm going to go Hardy's rushing yards against Auburn's defense.
Yeah, I think that's a good pick there.
All right.
That directly what he does will directly have an outcome of that game in a big way.
All right, Wes, we'll reconvene on Monday. Have a good weekend.
Good, Steve. Thank you. You as well.
Let's take our first time out. Phone line's open to you at 256-576-4977, the telephone number. We'll be right back.
You're listening to The Drive with Wes Neighbors and Steve Moulton on 97.7 ESPN The Zone.
If 0 down on a new Ford sounds good, you need to swing by Jordan and Sparkman before October 31st. Hello, I'm Don Wessels with Woody Anderson Ford. Right now, Woody Anderson Ford has some strong $399 and $499 leases that come with 0 down and 2 years of premium complimentary maintenance too. Choose a 2025 F-150 STX Crew Cab with the 2.7 liter for $499 a month. A new F-150 less than $500 a month. Or choose its electric brother, the F-150 Lightning, for just $399 a month. Woody Anderson Ford also has 2025 Broncos and Explorers for $499 a month and Bronco Sports and Escapes for only $399 a month. And remember, these leases are 0 down and come with 2 years of complimentary maintenance. 36-month leases with 0 down. First payment due at signing, no security deposit. Plus tax, title tag, fees, and your good credit. Offers end October 31st. Now is the time for a Woody Anderson Ford. Come on in. We can't wait to see you.
By now, you know about Eagle Masonry and Insulation, and maybe you know that Eagle also does landscaping and dirt work. But how about after paint work? Shower doors, shelving, and mirrors, all taken care of by Eagle, the same Eagle that takes care of all your masonry, insulation, and landscaping needs. Eagle brings the same level of expertise to all these disciplines, and they're ready to provide you with a free quote. The website is the same, insulatewitheagle.com, as is the phone number, 256-755-1556. Give them a call and see what Eagle can do for you. Eagle saves you time. Eagle saves you money.
John Abraham here with Bobcat of Huntsville. Men, the season is upon us. This is what all the playbooks have prepared us for. But here, there's no need for a 3-4 defense because we're not talking about the football season. We're talking about the get-done season. Starting August 13th, Bobcat of Huntsville will have a full line of steel products for you to throw at those jobs you've been putting off until now. So put away those fantasy draft notes and pick up the tool you've been waiting for because it's time to get it done. Bobcat of Huntsville, right off of Highway 20 in Madison.
At Mr. Sparky, we're America's on-time electrician. Flickering lights and hot switches can be annoying, but they can also signal a major problem, or worse, an electrical emergency. So play it safe and leave it to the experts at Mr. Sparky. Trust our team of professional, clean, and friendly electricians. We'll get it done right and get it done safely.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-Sparky.
Independently owned and operated, licensed in the respective state or county.
I'm here with Thomas from Talent Heating and Air. With the temperatures going up, now is a good time to get your heating and air system looked at. Thomas, when somebody calls, you guys answer.
That's right. The phones are staffed by us. They're manned 24/7. We're ready to come out and take care of you that day.
How do they give you guys a call?
You give us a call at 256-503-4490.
And you can find you guys on the World Wide Web at
talenthvac.com.
And now is a good time to do this because you guys are offering a special deal.
That's right. We're doing $49 tune-ups this spring. We're also doing free second opinions. We offer that year-round. Somebody comes out, they say you got a bad compressor or leaking refrigerant. Give us a call, see if we can save you some money.
Thomas from Talent Heating and Air. Thomas, one more time, that phone number.
256-503-4490. AL certain number 21014.
This segment of The Drive is brought to you by Woody Anderson Ford, located online at WoodyAndersonFord.com with 2 locations, Hughes Road in Madison and Jordan Lane in Huntsville.
Pick 2 Friday. Great to be back here at Joe Davis Stadium as getting ready for Mustang football. You can hear that on the Mustang Zone tonight. And over the airwaves will be Buckhorn and Mae Jemison. Over on Talk Radio, WZZN will be Huntsville and Florence, as well as on our Game of the Week logo on our app. Games continue. Randolph is at Madison County. Sparkman playing host to Grissom, and Westminster Christian Academy, they are at North Jackson tonight. But it seems like 4A Region 8 is just kind of getting ready for next week, as it will be a big one next week with Madison Academy at Plainview, in all likelihood for the region championship. Anyway, that's what's in store for you later on. Later on tonight is also the Woody Anderson Ford Scoreboard Show, powered by Lake Gunnersville Ace Hardware. Scott Tyson will get you covered in that regard. If you're watching on WZZN TV, the band is out on the field, as is Madison Academy, for a little pregame warm-up for both. But a beautiful facility here at Joe Davis Stadium. 256-576-4977, the telephone number. And I was about to say let's talk to Wes, but we just got through talking to Wes. Let's start off with Robert. How are you, Robert?
Good. How are you?
Good. Appreciate the phone call.
Yes. Not sure who I was listening to earlier, but had some comments on the LSU Vanderbilt game.
Please. Yeah. What do you think about it?
Well, I'm calling in reference to your speaker, what he was saying about that Vanderbilt's going to have a breakout game. I'm LSU and been following closely, and I feel the same exact way about LSU in the Vanderbilt game for a lot of different reasons.
You think Vanderbilt's going to win tomorrow?
No, I think LSU is going to have the breakout game.
Oh, you think LSU is going to have the breakout? Well, I've been kind of waiting to see this. The hype during the preseason. I don't have to tell you, Robert. It was Nussmeier for the Heisman. And when I see it, I'll finally believe it. But
well, that's the part on following LSU closely that a lot of people aren't realizing is why they're making the comments they're making. Nussmeier is getting healthier by the day, and I do believe, and we made some mistakes. Put in more of a 30-something to 10, maybe even 3 without that running touchdown breakaway from Vanderbilt. But I think people will be surprised tomorrow. I think LSU's going to show up and show out, and we'll be where we need to be.
Robert, you're kind of breaking up on me a little bit. Do you want to dive into pick 2? I think we may have lost Robert. Appreciate the phone call, though, and your thoughts there on LSU. Here's the thing, though, is heading into this, I just it's the first weekend where I've just kind of had a little bit of a lean here and a little bit of a lean there, but it is so wide open in the Southeastern Conference. It's honestly hard to accurately predict. I'll tell you who is on a heater, and that is Pat McAfee. And he's picking winners left and right there on game day. And so it's that's been impressive to watch. And, of course, game day is in Athens, getting ready for the Ole Miss Georgia game, which that's another. You can tell me both teams are winning, and I don't have a clue. I really don't have a clue because I don't know how far ahead Ole Miss is going to be halfway through the second quarter. But I am expecting Ole Miss to be ahead halfway through the second quarter because that's what we've seen out of Georgia so far here this season. Pizza Larry, you are up next. How are you, Pizza Larry?
I'm doing good, Steve. Yourself?
Doing well, thank you.
Yeah, I agree with you on Georgia, South Carolina. I don't think they can afford a really slow start against Ole Miss.
Yeah. You say that, and I mean, that was such a weird game at Auburn last week, but a few weeks ago at Tennessee, that was, I'm thinking about it right now. I still cannot accurately explain how Georgia beat Tennessee, but they did.
I watched the game, and
I guess a missed field goal. I mean, I know that had something to do with it, but
that's the final nail in the coffin. I mean, Auburn. I mean, yeah, it was a bad call. It was, it looked like a really bad call. But when you just don't play like you don't have a pulse the rest of the game, you don't get to complain about the bad call.
I didn't think it was a bad call. Are you talking about the non-timeout, or are you talking about the
touchdown? I thought it was a touchdown. I'm an Alabama guy, and I thought it was a touchdown.
All I know is when I was in the press box and I was looking at the play through my binoculars, and they were coming towards the press box because they put the aquarium in the corner. I initially just said out loud to the folks that were around me, fumble, and when he scooped it, I thought he scored it. So I thought it was a touchdown for Georgia.
I thought if they called it a fumble, it should have been a touchdown for Georgia. But
yeah,
I mean, even if they just think it's a bad call, you can't go 0 for third downs in the second half and get 20-something yards of offense in the second half and allow Georgia to run off 20 straight points.
Yeah.
And they go, we got beat because of a bad call. No, you got beat because you laid down.
Yeah. This is why I told Wes I've got a bad feeling. Maybe I'm wrong, but with dismissing your top running back, it feels a little unhinged to me. I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong for Auburn fans out there because they have a playoff caliber defense, but the offense.
They have an elite defense.
Yeah.
And I just wonder at what point in the season does that defense look up the offense and going, dudes, what the F? We're not going to kill ourselves anymore if you're not going to back us up.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, to Auburn's credit, they took the loss, another controversial loss the week before, and came out with a good game plan and a lot of energy.
Yeah.
And then the wheels came off.
Mm-hmm.
So I have no idea. But I think if he loses this game, he's gone. You know, I don't think they can. I don't know how they keep him if he loses it.
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know. But I would like to believe they would have a plan before they were to pull any type of trigger. I would like to believe Penn State has a plan. I'd like to believe UCLA has a plan. I'd like to believe Virginia Tech has UAB has a plan. But I don't think Hugh's a bad coach, but he's certainly not a bad recruiter. So he is at least done. If you remember where that roster was under Harsin, it's no contest.
But it's 3 years now into great recruiting with nothing to show for it.
Yeah, it's
except a worse record than Brian Harsin. So you've taken a much better talent group and done worse, or about the same.
Yeah,
it's Harsin. I mean, the record's a record. I mean, you can look at maybe they played more difficult schedules. I don't know. I haven't looked that deep into it, but he just, I don't know. He doesn't seem to take accountability a lot of times. He seems to want to throw his players under the bus. I thought he was going to do good there when they hired him. I really did.
Yeah, I did too.
But it's a disaster.
And I know I've said this a couple of times this week, but when I was driving back home late night, the movie The Blind Side was just stuck in my head, and how the football coach was portrayed in the movie The Blind Side. And that football coach in The Blind Side, they didn't call him Hugh Freeze. I think they called him Coach Cotton, but that was Hugh Freeze. That was Hugh Freeze. And listen, I know it's a movie, and I know things get exaggerated. I understand that. I don't know. That's what I had in my head of just. That's what I had in my head.
All right. Well, let me go and pick two so you can get some more people in today.
Third Saturday in October, Tennessee at Alabama.
Yeah, give me Bama.
And Missouri at Auburn.
Yeah, this is a tough one for all the reasons I said. I don't know how they come out of that. Crap, I took Auburn last week. I got to give me Missouri.
Total rushing yards for Hardy against Auburn.
Damn, he's a good back, and that's a really good defense.
Yeah.
We'll call it.
Georgia rushed for 79 yards total last week.
Yeah, nobody's really rushed the ball well in Auburn. I tell you what, give me 79. I think he's a really good running back. He'll probably get as much as Georgia did. He's pretty much their bell cow, isn't he?
He is.
All right. Thank you, Steve.
Thank you, Larry. You too. 256-576-4977. The telephone number. Cody is next. How are you, Cody?
Doing pretty good, Steve. How are you?
Doing well at Wicks Family Field. Getting ready for a little high school football here tonight. Beautiful night. A little warm, actually, but
yeah. Good job on the noon show today. I listened to it.
It's well, thank you. I didn't have a whole lot of time to prepare for that, so sprung on me a little last minute. But I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah, spitballing, it was good. I enjoyed it.
Thank you.
I get on that pick too, if you don't mind.
You got it. Alabama or Tennessee?
Oh, Lord. Alabama. Can't pick the vomit.
Cody is clearly a listener to our morning show. Missouri is down on the plains taking on the Auburn Tigers.
Give me Mizzou.
And then total rushing yards for Hardy.
Give me 95.
It is yours, Cody.
Have a good call, Steve. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Go Dogs.
I'll, you know what, since you heard it earlier, I don't know if I want to play the whole thing, but I do have it queued up.
They're dirty.
Yeah.
Slow down. They're dirty. They some snitches.
No,
I'll leave on that one.
Thank you, Cody. No, it was what's Tom call it? I think it was the trifecta, and he plays these sound bites. So I was trying to come up with sound bites. So naturally, the Georgia Ole Miss game was in it, and
The Dogs stopped White trying to sneak in. We saved ourselves. No, we didn't. Old Lady Luck saved us. Old Lady Luck has defeated them. The defense won the ball game. Make no mistake about that. 14-10. The defense has saved our whatchamacallit.
the old whatchamacallit. Got to be careful at it. Whatchamacallit. I miss me some Larry. 256-457-2523 is
Actually,
the
that's 256-576.
What did I say?
4977. I think you gave everybody your cell phone number.
Wow, did I really?
Yeah. I'm just glad you gave mine.
Wow.
Yeah.
So if you were really paying attention right there, I do have my cell phone plugged through the board.
You know what? Go ahead and send him a text. He'll love it. I mean, just right in the middle of the game, he loves to talk to people.
Oh, yeah.
Just go ahead and do that.
Wow.
Hey, got 3 lines, no waiting. We're waiting for pick 2. You can get in easy right now, 256-576-4977. There's one that's anonymous that seems to be a spam call. So he's kind of plugging up one of the lines, but you can get in easy. 256-576-4977.
I had a spam call at 4:29 this afternoon. And so what's kind of neat, since I've got a second here, is I usually feed music down the line.
Right.
So I answered that phone call. And they were listening to music.
Oh, good.
So anyway. My apologies on giving out my cell phone number rather than our call-in number. Did I mention I filled in for Tom today? Noon to 2.
You're quite the juggernaut today.
I hear that phone ringing. But what else? From earlier in the week, heard Kirby on Pat McAfee today mentioned something that was proposed that I heard in some corners down on the beach for the spring meetings, and that is a crossover challenge between the Big Ten and the Southeastern Conference. And I think it'd be fantastic. I think it'd be great. We have that already in basketball, and it would. I know the number of teams don't line up, but you know what? I still think it's worth doing, because I think you would have some big financial support behind it, if you know what I'm saying, because now we also have Fox and ESPN working together with this app that has been advertised out there. I want to say that's like $40 a month or something. Anyway, with your paid order. 256-576-4977. There you go. 256-576-4977. Keith is up next. How are you, Keith?
I'm doing good, Steve. And how are you doing?
I'm good.
Well, I'd like to just get on pick 2, Steve. That's okay.
You got it. Alabama playing host to Tennessee.
I'll have to go with Alabama.
And Missouri at Auburn.
I'll go with Missouri.
Total rushing yards for Ahmad Hardy.
I'm going to go 117, Steve.
It is yours, Keith.
Thank you, Steve.
Appreciate it. Let's go ahead and take our final timeout. Final call for phone calls on the other side here on a Pick 2 Friday. We'll be right back.
You're listening to The Drive with Wes Neighbors and Steve Moulton on 97.7 ESPN The Zone.
If 0 down on a new Ford sounds good, you need to swing by Jordan and Sparkman before October 31st. Hello, I'm Don Wessels with Woody Anderson Ford. Right now, Woody Anderson Ford has some strong $399 and $499 leases that come with 0 down and 2 years of premium complimentary maintenance, too. Choose a 2025 F-150 STX Crew Cab with the 2.7-liter for $499 a month. A new F-150 less than $500 a month. Or choose its electric brother, the F-150 Lightning, for just $399 a month. Woody Anderson Ford also has 2025 Broncos and Explorers for $499 a month and Bronco Sports and Escapes for only $399 a month. And remember, these leases are 0 down and come with 2 years of complimentary maintenance. 36-month leases with 0 down. First payment due at signing, no security deposit. Plus tax, title tag, fees, and your good credit. Offers end October 31st. Now is the time for a Woody Anderson Ford. Come on in. We can't wait to see you.
Since 1983, Berkshire Hathaway Rise Real Estate's Ann Adams has been your local go-to real estate expert in the area. As a buyer, you can trust Ann's in-depth knowledge of the local housing market to narrow available properties down to those you'll be interested in, saving you time when shopping for a new home. When you're ready to sell, Ann's expert negotiation skills will ensure you get a fair price and hassle-free experience. Call Ann Adams today at 256-337-2625 or email annadamsrise@gmail.com.
Hi, my name is Dan Aldridge. I'm here to let you know about the Aldridge Law Firm and the soon-to-be-announced Legal Town Center. I've been practicing law in Alabama since 1984, and I also practice in Tennessee. And I'm from North Alabama, and I'm here to represent you and take care of your legal needs. For many of us, hiring an attorney is not high on the priority list, and maybe a little scary. But it's something that we all need at some point. So by all means, do your homework. And if you need representation for car accident, wrongful death, medical malpractice, nursing home abuse, or estate planning, or any other matter, just give us a call at 256-534-3188. And you can email me at Dan, that is Dan at danaldridgelaw.com. Dan at danaldridgelaw.com. God bless America.
No representation is made that the quality of legal services to be performed is greater than the quality of legal services performed by other lawyers.
Hey there, Bob Baumhauer again. Baumhauer's Victory Grill is extremely proud to have recently received numerous awards, including being voted best wings in the state of Alabama. Other awards received include Best All-Around Restaurant, Best American Restaurant, #1 Sports Bar, Best Chef, Best Wings, and Best Dining Experience. Thank you for 43 legendary years, and we look forward to providing you an award-winning dining experience at every visit. Baumhauer's Victory Grill. Legendary fun, legendary food.
There's power in caring when it is put into action. Each year, our bankers serve on nonprofit boards, support our local educators, and volunteer with our hometown food bank. I'm Bobby Humphrey, Vice President of Business Development for Bryan Bank, and community service is just not a line item in our mission statement, it's who we are. Because after all, Alabama is our home too. That kind of commitment to community might not be what you would expect from a bank, but it's exactly what you can expect from us. Give us a call or stop by one of our 2 offices in the Huntsville area and experience unbeatable service and legendary results.
Bryan Bank Equal Housing Lender, NMLS ID 2428943, member FDIC.
Your Fox 54 weather.
I'm Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman. A fantastic Thursday afternoon across the Tennessee Valley. Plenty of sunshine. Temperatures climbing into the low and mid-80s. It'll be a great evening for any Thursday night high school football games across the Tennessee Valley. We eventually drop into the upper 50s overnight. A partly sunny sky for your Friday. Temperatures climbing into the low and mid-80s. And then a fantastic Friday evening for high school football.
Your Fox 54 weather. Only on 97.7 ESPN The Zone. Your home for Madison Academy football is on the Mustang Zone.
Looks right, tosses it, wide open, touchdown Mustangs. There on the reception, Zion Williams on the wheel route, and that's 6 on the board there for Madison Academy.
Only on 97.7 ESPN.com and the 97.7 ESPN The Zone app.
There it is. The official heading into the weekend. Final call for phone calls. So if you're a frequent listener here to the program, you know, especially this time of year, I set up the conversations that I had with the coaches in the SEC teleconference. So this was basketball media day week. And so a lot of the media that covers a certain school has more to do. So I had a chance to talk to 15 of the 16 coaches. So I say all that to say chances are you're not going to hear the full second hour. But if you'd like to, I did post it over on our SoundCloud page. Just search 977 ESPN over there if you want to listen to the, because I think it's like 52, 54 minutes, something like that,
I'll
Brian.
tell you what, I'll help everybody out. It's like 53 minutes. I'll help everybody out. I'll put it on the end of this part of today's show. You can find it at 977ESPN.com. Look on the podcasts.
Perfect.
And you'll see one for today's. Just give me a few minutes after 6 to get it posted, and you'll see it under podcast under there under the zone.
I was not trying to give you more work. Okay. I'm just saying,
send, you know,
was not trying to give you more work.
Hey, we got the best listeners in the world. The least I can do is help them out every so often.
But you get an opportunity. I talked fourth down strategies a little bit with a few coaches, as well as the scholarship limitations. Texas had a couple of players tap out this week, and I mean redshirt tap out, and it was two players that played significant roles on the team. One of them was I think a backup tailback for Steve Sarkisian. So the redshirt rule bit him in the butt. So, and evidently from what I read from Ross Dellinger earlier in the week, the 5 for 5, the potential of just giving everybody 5 years, that is your eligibility. A couple of players have sued the NCAA. The SCORE Act just needs to get going. The GIF, am I reading that right? The GIF?
Well, I don't know because he gave up.
The GIF.
Well, you know, he sounded like he'd started his weekend early, so I really couldn't tell.
Is this, I miss calling out Rat Cephas's name. How we doing, GIF?
Oh, no, he gave up.
Oh, GIF gave up.
He gave up.
So maybe there is a breezeway there for the GIF. Roll Tide Bubba is next. How are you, Roll Tide Bubba?
Hey, how y'all doing?
Good. Appreciate the phone call.
Been listening to y'all for years. This is the first time I got through.
Outstanding. What made you pick up the phone, Bubba?
Well, I've been trying to get through, but, you know, it's hard to do because y'all so popular.
Well, I don't know about that, but I appreciate you calling in. I really do.
I want to get on that pick, too.
You got it. Alabama playing host to Tennessee.
Alabama.
Well, come on now. I there for a while, I wouldn't even put Bama games on the pick two, but Tennessee's won 2 out of the last 3. But I understand they haven't beaten Alabama and Tuscaloosa since 2003. I get that. I do.
Well, you remember what old Coach Spur used to say, nothing sucks like a big orange.
You know, there is part of me that would I think Wisconsin put in Barry Alvarez for like a gap between on like a sit-in coach, and didn't Stoops do it at Oklahoma after Lincoln left to USC? Wouldn't you just love to see Steve Spurrier sit in and be the head coach?
He's great. I mean,
can't spell citrus without UT. That was one of my favorites.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Okay. I'm sorry about that, Bubba. I was just living in there in a fantasy land of thinking about Kirby Smart facing off against Steve Spurrier here in a couple of weeks. Anyway, I'll table that and just enjoy that a little bit later. Missouri is at Auburn. What do you think, Bubba?
Well, I can't stand Auburn, so I'm going to take Missouri.
Fair enough. And then total rushing yards for Ahmad Hardy in the game.
91.
It is yours. Hey, I appreciate you calling in.
Yes, sir. Thank y'all.
256-576-4977. Carrie is next. How are you, Carrie?
What's happening? Oh, man, I'm good, Steve. How's it going, brother?
Oh, just getting ready for some high school football. All good.
Yeah, man. Well, we're hanging out at City Harbor and Gunnersville right now.
Oh,
yeah.
I bet it is. It is a little humid down there. I mean,
oh man, it's nice out here.
Okay.
we're eating at Nash's, and we're gonna ease down here to Levi's. I had some live music going on down there. We're going there to check it out.
Man, that is a good place.
Yeah, it's a nice little breeze going. It's really nice out here right now.
Well, get ready. We got a cold front coming in through Saturday night.
Well, I'll take it, man. I'm done with this hot. I'm done with this hot weather.
Well, I think I read from the National Weather Service a low next Wednesday of 43.
Now, I don't know how done I am with the hot weather on that day. Get down below 50, I ain't too happy about that.
That's a good chili and gumbo weather right there.
Man. Well, what we got on pick 2 this week, man?
All right, Alabama playing host to Tennessee.
I'm take Bama.
And Missouri at Auburn.
I'm going to take Missouri.
And total rushing yards for Hardy.
73.
It is yours, Kerry. Have a good weekend.
Great. Thank you, brother. You too. And roll Tide, go Dogs.
Go Dogs. I'll give you a roll Tide as well. I am trying to troubleshoot while I'm troubleshooting. People just don't know I'm on the air. Jeff is next. How are you, Jeff? You there, Jeff?
I'm here.
What's new?
How you doing, Steve?
Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. Let me jump on pick 2 real quick.
You got it, Alabama, Tennessee.
Alabama.
And Mizzou at Auburn.
Auburn.
Total rushing yards for Hardy.
72.
It is yours. Thank you, Jeff.
Thank you, Steve.
And let's see here. We've got a couple more phone calls. Joe is up next. How are you, Joe?
Good, Steve. How are y'all?
Doing well. Doing well.
Hell, I'll get on pick 2 right quick and get out of the way.
Alabama, Tennessee.
Alabama.
Auburn playing host to Mizzou. You got Auburn?
Yeah.
And total.
Broke up.
Hardy. No, you're good. You're good.
Total yards for who now? Hardy?
Rushing yards for Hardy.
54.
It is yours. Thank you, Joe.
Thank you, Steve. Have a good night. I'll be back after the Hartsville-Jasper game. See you.
Ought to be a good one. Philip, close us down there, Philip.
Hey, how you doing, sir?
Good. How are you?
Oh, this Steve?
Yeah, I have only got about 50 seconds here. So, Alabama, Tennessee.
I'll throw them out there too. I done talked to you once today. I don't like orange, so I'll take Missouri, Alabama, and 67 on the rushing yards.
You got it. Thank you, Philip.
Appreciate you.
So, again, I'll be on the Mustang Zone. Got the full crew here tonight. Nice to have you guys back in the fold. So, yeah, it's world travelers here to my right. I'm here at Joe Davis Stadium. It will be JP2 and Madison Academy on the Mustang Zone. You'll hear the coaches coming up next hour. Then you'll hear Buckhorn over the airwaves. But we've got 6 games going on tonight. Download the app.
If 0 down on a new Ford sounds good, you need to swing by Jordan and Sparkman before October 31st. Hello, I'm Don Wessels with Woody Anderson Ford. Right now, Woody Anderson Ford has some strong $399 and $499 leases that come with 0 down and 2 years of premium complimentary maintenance too. Choose a 2025 F-150 STX Crew Cab with the 2.7 liter for $499 a month. A new F-150 less than $500 a month. Or choose its electric brother, the F-150 Lightning, for just $399 a month. Woody Anderson Ford also has 2025 Broncos and Explorers for $499 a month and Bronco Sports and Escapes for only $399 a month. And remember, these leases are 0 down and come with 2 years of complimentary maintenance. 36-month leases with 0 down. First payment due at signing, no security deposit. Plus tax, title tag, fees, and your good credit. Offers end October 31st.
Now is the time for a Woody Anderson Ford. Come on in. We can't wait to see you.
WZZN, Union Grove, Huntsville, Alabama. 97.7 ESPN, The Zone.
This is SportsCenter.